Hey there YouTube, I'm Ikitsu, this is the Ikitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to Don't Starve. So we're starting off fresh here again, trying to find that stupid monkey. And yeah, we're just gonna do it probably a little bit differently this time. I'm gonna try actually just sailing really quickly. I was kind of disappointed at how ineffective I felt like the looking glasses are. Like, I could have eventually gotten a whole ton of looking glasses, but the amount of time it takes to get those things is a little bit dumb for how often you get to use them and for how little of the map they reveal. It would be nice, honestly, if they made them so that they were a little bit more useful. But, yeah, let's see how things go here. Not seeing a ton of already cut stone, so I might have to just chop one of these rocks here. That would probably be okay. It'd be nice if I could get rocks that would also give me the flint out of them, but I'm not seeing a whole ton of flint on this island. It's usually a bad sign, because flint is really important. Well, we'll continue along and just see what we can get. This is a pretty big island. I might actually end up spending more than the first day here before I build a boat and sail away. Could potentially be snakes here, and if I got poisoned right now, that would obviously be the end of me. Now we got some food here as well, so this isn't too bad. Oh no, this ends here. That's a pretty small island, I guess. The starting island is never that good, so you would never want to, like, establish base camp on it, but hopefully we'll be able to do pretty well here. Yeah, we're going to need to cut a rock. We're not going to be able to find anything elsewise. I mean, we could take out one of the ones that have limpets. I do believe that these have got more resources, so... And since we won't be, like, living here or anything like that, this is perfectly acceptable. Alright, hammer. There we go. That's the important one. And we'll just get the rest of these because they're cheap. Cheap, easy logs. Okay, so... why don't we chop this as well, just because we definitely want more flints. Like, we've only got a very small amount from this island so far. Alright, and let's get the stuff we need to get off this godforsaken rock here. Alright. Bit of rope as well, that's kind of nice. Alright. Alright, what do we want to do here? I do prefer the rafts out of these things. It's a little bit easier to make. The wood takes a little bit longer. A little bit more risk associated with it. Thanks, bird. You're just a real pal there. Ooh, he dropped the doubloon, though. I can't really pick it up. I don't have the inventory space for it right now. Well, we'll leave that be for now. It's not like one doubloon is going to really help me all that much, so probably okay to leave it be. Okay, so is this bush rattling? Doesn't look like it. Alright, there we go. Okay. Nope, that did have a snake in it. Let's run away. Let's grab this, actually. Now, we could, of course, kill the snake, but, yeah. Alright, so let's see if we can find a couple of vines that don't have snakes in them. I don't think this one's rustling. There we go. Alright, and that should be enough for a boat, but, actually, yeah, you know what, we'll take that, we'll build the boat, but we won't actually put it in our inventory. That'll clear out 2 inventory slots for us, so we can go ahead and grab the doubloons here. There we go. Sort of optimizing our way off of this place. So, where do I feel like is a good direction to go? Hard to always say, like, it never is that easy to figure out which way is going to result in land, but we still got enough time to sort of circle this island and figure out where the path to the next island is going to be. We're not going to be able to get very far, so, like, if it looks like I haven't found one right away, I'm going to just turn back, but we got a little bit of time left, and this is looking pretty promising, actually. We're pretty far off from shore. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a good direction. Just hearing some weird sounds around me in, like, real life. I think it might be lightning again. Been just endless thunderstorms where I live. I live in, like, Calgary, Alberta, and we've just been having constant... Yeah, here we go, land. We've been having, like, constant thunderstorms. It's, like, It's like monsoon season in this game, basically. It's just really weird. And then it turns really sunny out, so it's like either really nice or it's hailing and there's like thunder. It's kind of weird. Like, our summers are like that quite often, but it's particularly bad this year. I mean, it's better than, you know, fires that we were having in Alberta earlier, where it's like, oh yeah, no, everything might burn down, the province might burn. Some people just want to see the world burn, and they started with California, but, you know, I can't really say they started with Alberta, because it really didn't start here. It was more California, but... Boom. There we go. It's nice finding those crates. This is a good place so far because it does have that pigman living here, and he's sort of by himself. It's not like a whole swarm of pigmen. Good bit of forest here. Oh, yeah, there are some gold-producing boulders here. Ooh, and we got 2 out of that one. That's always a really nice thing to have. Okay. Pop over here and just eat these. Do I want to explore this place at night? I think I do. Now, I have to figure out what I want to drop right now. I could actually just eat all of these. There we go. That'll clear off my inventory just a tiny bit, and that's all I really needed. I mean, I can get rid of the rope at some point in time, but I like having rope. They're very resource draining ropes, so... Alright, we're behind on twigs, so I guess I need to pick up lots of twigs if I get the opportunity. Oh, there's another pigman over here, too. If there's more gold on this island somewhere, then this is actually a pretty good spot. Like, I might not necessarily want to inhabit it, but it's not bad. Alright, where are you, Torch? There you are. Alright, so... Exploring at night, you want to hit tab a lot, just to bring up that map constantly, figure out where you are and what's going on around you. Quite important by contrast to normal. Just keep finding resources over the night. I believe 1 torch is actually enough in Shipwrecked. It's not in regular Don't Starve. Like, 1 night is 2 torches in regular. But the nights are actually milder in this season in Shipwrecked. I'm not 100% sure why, but that's sort of the way it is. Alright, got a good number of limpets on this island. Like, this is potentially, like, because they're a renewable food source as well. They're actually really, really easy to harvest, so you can get a whole bunch of limpets. Make fish sticks out of them. So they do count as being a fish-type resource. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Got through with the 1 torch pretty easily. Get more rocks as well while we're at it. I'm not seeing immediately like a ton of gold on this island, so that's a bit of a concern, so we might have to take our raft and head on out. We just need enough though to start up a base here. I do want to set a stable enough base though, like one with the lightning rod and everything like that, and that's pretty expensive. Getting up to the alchemy engine, stuff like that. Yeah, no, this island's... It had really good resources for a stopover point, and I need to go back to get those pigmen and their houses. But it's not exactly great because we don't have any of the resources that we really need to stay here. So let's get on our boat and head on to another island. We'll just have to remember that this one has pigmen. We'll come back for it if we need it, but we're not going to be building like as established a base, I don't think. Alright, where are we? Where's our boat? Alright, so let's get back on our raft and see if we can find anything good. So we're going to sort of skirt around the island. You never know when you're going to find that little monkey guy, because he does sort of appear near islands, apparently. But also, this is a great way to find islands. Like, if you can find a stretch where it's blue water and it leads to more blue water, that almost guarantees that there's another island in that direction. So, it's a great way to sort of search for that. Alright, it's looking like it's pretty dead-ended here. The other way is, like, you can stake out into the deep blue ocean and just hope for the best, but, like, I'm not that sort of risk taker. That's not how I play these sort of games. Alright, this site actually might be a dead-end island, so that would be good to know. It's good for mapping, to know where sort of, like, islands are connected and where they're not. So it gives you a better idea of what's going on in the overall map. Ooh, coral reef here. Don't really have any inventory space right now since I didn't bother crafting the miner backpack, the palm leaf backpack. I'm not super concerned about this right now though, we'll skip it. We want to find some land that we can set up on first before I worry too much about this sort of thing. This is a really good coral reef, but there's no octopus here, so nothing too crazy. Okay. Yeah, no clockwork knights either, so... or boats, rather. Alright. I don't know, like, this particular adventure that I'm on feels, like, specifically kind of foolhardy. It's like, we're literally out here at sea looking for a monkey. It's like, what the hell? Oh well. Probably like other hidden things that are in the deep blue ocean where you have to like map out every single square inch of the stupid map, which would be totally in line with what these people do, where it's just like certain things are really hard to find. Like it took me forever to unlock the friggin' clown, the mine. It's like, what's your reward for all this effort? It's a mine. It's like, wow, I feel very ripped off, but you know. Alright. So yeah, this is in fact a dead-end island. We can see sort of all around it. So we're going to head actually back to that first one, see if there's another branch that leads to another island. And if it doesn't, we're going to have to stake into deep water. Which always sucks. Like, I hate going into deep water to find things, but... just for navigation. Like, can you imagine if this game didn't have maps? Like, you had to sort of do the old-school map on a piece of graph paper. That would be so awful. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, like, I guess it's not as bad as I'm sort of thinking about it, but, like, it's a big hassle, but it was also something that I found kind of fun. Like, I did used to play Etrian Odyssey and stuff like that, and that was basically you just have a digital program that let you draw your own map as you were playing the game. But it auto-filled a lot of stuff as well. I don't know why I even played that, because I didn't do any of the grinding that was expected of me. It's just like, you're supposed to be, like, level 50 for this area, and I'm like, ah, shit, I'm level 5. Well, I better figure out some sort of exploit that'll let me through without leveling, and the game's just like, eventually I usually got through those sort of things. The way I play JRPGs, like, would probably bother some people pretty significantly, because, like, I don't level in them. Persona's a good example. Apparently I beat that game 30 levels under what you're supposed to beat it at. Like, I beat it at level 40 or something like that, or maybe 30 or something like that. On, like, difficult. I put it on the hardest difficulty as well, because I'm a crazy person. Like, I don't know why I do that combination. It's a bad combination. If you're gonna play that game on, like, the hardest difficulty, the easiest way is to just be as high level as you can be. Like, there's nothing really to stop you from just leveling to insane values with, like, Lucifer or whatever like that. That is immune to every single type of attack. You know, you can get to that point where you're immune to everything except Megiddo. But that's not really that fun to me. Was it? I can't remember if it was Lucifer or if it was the angelic version of him that could become immune to everything. It was one of those two. I think you could do it with Metatron as well. Alright, so we've found another blue water series. Okay, we've got some land that we can hit, but there's snakes all over it. Let's head a bit north here, see if we, yeah, there's some beach here. Okay, so we're going to exit. Perfect timing. I kind of want to actually start a fire so just so I can cook all these little limpets, but should be okay for a little while, I think. We're not like so, well actually we are so hungry that we're going to die, but... Alright, so we'll go ahead and build a campfire this time. Ooh, what's up here? Just a little... Alright, there we go. So we're going to cook all of our limpets. Eat them all up, and that should be fine. It would be amazing if killing limpets counted for Abigail. That would be great. Like, that would be really funny. It might be a good idea for me to try and get a palm leaf backpack right now. Like, it is kind of a bad thing running around without it, so... I can't remember, though, if I get palm leaves out of these sort of medium trees here. Yep, I get them. Okay, good. So I'll drop the coin here. The nice thing about these coconut trees that don't have coconuts on them is that you don't get bonked in the head when you cut them down. Right, okay. Now do I have enough palm leaves for the backpack? No, I need 4, right, okay. Well, we'll do that when morning comes, and that should help a little bit. That's enough logs for another fire, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. There should be another one over there somewhere as well. I don't think I got both of them. Alright, so morning in just like a millisecond here. I could also throw the torch away, I guess, but keeping extra torches that are on stumps is usually pretty useful. Alright, well this one does have coconuts, so let's just hope I don't get hit in the head too many times. A couple knocks to the head never killed anybody. Except for all the people that it did. Which I'm assuming there's actually quite a few. So, you know, ignore everything I say. Everything I say is very unreliable. Okay. What I'm going to find out is that there's, like, no more palm trees on this island, and I'm SOL. Ah, there we go. I wonder if SOL is one of those, like, military acronyms that started off in the army, like FUBAR and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure that those had their start in the military. Maybe not, though. Alright, we're getting kind of to the point where our raft is a little bit dingy, like dingy. So we might want to start collecting up enough resources to get another backpack. It would probably be a good idea at some point, but, like, I don't know if I should do it here or if I should do it after the next island. It also depends, like, really on when am I going to find another island, you know. If I find one soon, then it's not a big deal. If I don't find one soon, then, you know, it could be pretty bad. Alright. I don't think there's any gold on this island. It looks like there isn't. Oh, no, there is some. Okay, good. And there's spiders here, which is always a good thing. Great resource. Alright. I might just be, like, pulling in a bit of gold from a bunch of different islands and heading to new ones and not settling any of them. Oh wow, this place has a lot of pigmen. I mean, that's both risky and good. This is definitely one of the ones where if I did, I'd have to convert a couple of the pigmen and then get in a fight because there's so many of them that I'd probably lose if I tried to fight them. Because the aggro range on these guys is, like, so long. It's like you attack one pigman, like, all of them from a mile away just start swarming you. You're like, oh god, why? Alright, so I think that's pretty much the island. Oh no, there's a section over here that I have to check out. I don't know how... I don't have any idea how limpets could grow, like, this far inland. Alright. So... yeah, that's pretty much the island, as it were. Okay, let's go get on our... oh, no, let's swoop this way and then get on our boat. Keep getting flint whenever we can. Still relatively low on it. Go through tools so quickly in this game as well. It's a dangerous thing to run low on it. Run low on flint. Okay. Grab the bird seed as well, just to eat it on the way. I haven't found any, like, sweet potato islands, which are what are really good sort of early game. Okay, so we're gonna want to get to the blue water and just investigate around this island again. Because you never know, like, we might find the monkey early, which would be great, except for the fact that we don't have the crown and we haven't found any islands with monkey huts, so there's that, I guess. You know, it's less ideal, but wow, it's taking me a long time to find the deep water. There might not actually be very much between these islands. Okay, so this, yeah, this is pretty far out before I get to it, but I'm going to do a quick circle around this island. Might take me more than a day. I'm going to actually start collecting seaweed now that I've got the slots for it. And we'll eat that as well. Cooked seaweed is like a really good salad, I think. Just seaweed salad with like the sesame stuff. Amazing. Alright. Well, got a bird over there. Hopefully the audio is recording properly. I've been having like trying to figure out what was causing that. It took so long to try and fix it. So hopefully this is going to come out correctly for once. Basically I've done like 5 different starts and like each time it came out with that sort of weird voice thing and it's just like, why? Alright. This might be another dead-end island. Like, there comes a point in time where you can't find any more connected islands. There's sort of a limit to how many of the islands are actually connected, so this could be as many as we're gonna get. And usually there's like 4 or so, but wouldn't surprise me if there were only 3 this time. What is surprised me is like how little resources there are on the initial connected islands, like compared to normal. Usually you get a lot more impressive islands than this. Alright. Nope, looks like there's another sort of a pathway over here. Or no, I'm just getting closer back to the mainland. Okay. Wow, that was really farther than I thought it should be. Okay. Well, whatever. Our boat's only at 74. That's not, like, so bad. Like, it's pretty bad, but it's not too bad. Alright, getting to the point where I kind of want to go to shore, but let's finish our circuit around this island first. Yeah, we're probably going to have to stake out into the blue water. Might be one over on this side, so we'll keep going. Oh, okay. This is looking an awful lot like there could be a connector here, but it's too late. Like, it's a bad idea for me to go out there, especially because my boat's falling apart. So I'm going to go ashore, I'm going to make a new boat, and we'll set off in the next day. Alright, so get out our machete. Try and do this as quick as possible. Try and avoid snakes if we can. Okay, so we've not got a ton of time here. Okay, one more we need. Snakes here? Nope. Okay. There we go. And, oh, we could build a log raft, actually. I prefer these things. I find the resources a little bit easier to manage. Alright, so we'll do that. We're just going to have this in our hand here. We're not going to worry about equipping it until... There we go. Alright, so we get those resources, though, by going like this. There we go. And we're just about ready to get on our raft and head off this godforsaken island. Hopefully we won't get swarmed by snakes, but we can jump onto the boat, not move, and that would be fine. Like, it would be bad with our other one because our boat was damaged, but this should be okay. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, and we're just gonna head straight east and hope for an island over there. Looks like there's a pretty good odds that there's going to be one, so I'm pretty okay with this. Even if there isn't, we'll just take this as an arbitrary direction for our next, our dive into the deep water. and see if we get anything that way. But it does definitely look like there's something over here. At the very least, I can pick up some seaweed along the way. Okay. This is a large amount of shallow coastal waters here. Not 100% sure if I'm going the right way or not. Maybe the island is south? Oh, coral reef here. Oh, and an island and clockwork, guys. Okay. Good. These guys are fairly easy to avoid. Like, I'm not too concerned about them. One of the interesting things, I could actually go onto the island if I can find... Actually, no, this is the kind of island that's hard to get onto. Because they'll be able to bombard it from all sides. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of island where they bombard it from all sides. So, yeah, we're going to leave, but we are going to keep that in mind. Because those are, like, it's really nice to be able to get clockwork gears. I was having so much trouble finding those in my last playthrough. Oh, an island down here as well. Alright, let's take a look. Of course, we're going to get flint as well. Bees on this island, okay. And let's see what they got. Alright, bit of cloth, okay. I can probably just burn the cloth or something like that. I'm not too concerned about just keeping a lot of cloth on me. There's nothing I can do with it right now, anyway. I love the sound those crabs make. It's never gonna get tired. It's never gonna get old for me. Just that sort of like weird gibbering that they make. Alright, so this looks like a pretty small island with a relatively small number of resources on it. I'm gonna have to camp for the night just to eat food, but nothing too bad. Yeah, it'll be fine for that purpose. Oh, this might actually be a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, let's keep going. Alright. Still no gold on it. Yeah, this island is much, much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, there's our first monkey huts. So those could be annoying, because they do tend to be annoying. They're really, really annoying when there's a ton of them. It's not too bad if there's only like 1 or 2 monkey huts, but when there's like 5 or 6 of them, it's just like, stupid monkeys. Alright. So yeah, it's not too habitable because there's no like gold and there's no great renewable food sources for me. Like, you can always get by without great renewable food sources in Shipwrecked, I find, but I still want them. Okay, let's check just down over here. Oh, there's some gold over here. Alright, we managed to get all that before the monkey could get any of it. Good enough for me. Poisonous snake behind me. I need to really get away from that guy. Could be game over right here if I get bit by a poisonous snake. It's kind of the dumb thing about them. It's like 1 bite and you're dead. Grats. It's like, thanks, game. I mean, yeah, you can cure yourself, but like, where am I going to get a venom gland at this point in time? Like, I'd have to start farming poisonous snakes until I could get the antidote, and by then I'm probably dead anyway. I know seashell armor, blah blah blah, but like, I can't make that right now while I'm exploring these islands. Looking for a good place to settle down. So, you know, that doesn't really happen. Alright, so this has been a pretty good start in terms of like just coverage of the map, because we haven't been able to find anywhere good to settle. We've been forced to sort of explore a lot more than we might normally have done. So we've actually covered quite a bit of the map so far. Yeah, it's quite a bit, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I think we're going to call it an episode here. not a whole lot has gotten done so far, except for just exploring, just moving from island to island as fast as possible. But yeah, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.